Hey there guys, how's it going? The name is Josh and I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Today I really want to talk about stealing content and reaction channels in general, specifically my thoughts on it. But I'd also like to take a deeper look into a specific situation that recently happened. That being Asmongold versus Vaulty. But before we get started, I'd like to remind you guys to click that like button, otherwise tonight when you sleep the boogie monster will come and haunt your dreams and we really don't want that happening, do we? So be sure to click that like button. Now let's get right into the video. Okay, so before we get started on this little rant of mine, I'd just like to say these are my personal opinions from an outsider point of view, who's been observing this unfold for about the last week. I can personally kind of see both sides of the argument, although I do believe that Asmongold is in the right here. Let me explain why. So, from what I understood of this entire argument, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, is that Vaulty put out a video saying Asmongold stole one of his classic WoW videos. This to me is a huge claim made by a smaller channel which I don't believe upholds any ground whatsoever, except his lackluster proof he shows in the video. I wasn't able to find the video on his channel, so I'm guessing he must have taken the video down as of me recording this. So all the clips you will be seeing in the video will be from Asmongold's reaction to his video. Anyway, Vaulty ends up posting a video a few days earlier than Asmongold, where they both look at the same dead classic WoW servers. And at first glance, I can see why Vaulty could think that Asmon stole his content. They even did similar things in the video. But as Asmongold said himself, what is there to do other than that on a dead server? I mean, you just walk around, look for players, look at the auction house. I mean, there's not really much else to do. You know what? I'll just show you guys the clip.
An Asmongold video that recently got posted is almost an exact copy of a video that I made on my second channel. So the two videos from me and Asmongold is basically exploring a European server called Lucifron, which has one of the worst alliance populations out of any server. And of course, just recently, Asmongold did the same video. So let's play the clips and see if you can see a bit of a similarity. So I was browsing the classic WoW server list and I came across something quite interesting. Look at this server, Lucifron PvP.
Look at Lucifron.
I mean, just from the beginning of the video, you can see what type of assumptions Vaulty is making. Asmongold saying, look at Lucifron, is in his eyes copying his video. There's some other clips too, so I'll show you guys those. But to me, this is just fucking ridiculous, and an assumption that's not really backed up very well.
So I want to go to Ironforge, so I have to make a dwarf. Yeah, I think this guy's right. Let's just make this character real quick. Wow, someone took Vaulty on this server? Oh my god.
So I'll make the only alliance character.
Let's keep it real. If my name was taken, obviously Asmongold would have been taken as well. How can he even act like
Well,
this
how would I know your name's taken if I'm not watching your videos?
As you can see, the claims Vaulty is making are absurd. I have no fucking clue what this guy's thinking. Honestly, in my opinion, it kinda looks like he did it for the clout. I mean, even Asmongold himself said that he doesn't watch his videos, implying he probably has no clue who the fuck this guy is. Here's one last clip from the video because this is kind of why I wanted to make this commentary in the first place.
Now I kind of wanted to talk about another issue that I have with this Asmongold clip channel that he runs. Almost half of the videos on this guy's channel can barely even be considered his own content. Most of these videos are just him reacting to a full video that another WoW YouTuber has made. And these are videos that take a long time to edit. According to fair use, you can use other people's content in small amounts to illustrate, review, or critique something to the point where the content is transformative. I'm not sure that watching a 20-minute Bellular video from start to finish constitutes as fair use.
I just love how halfway through the video he decides to stop talking about Asmongold stealing his content and just switches over to talking about how it's not fair use for Asmongold to upload reactions on YouTube. It's like He doesn't really care about his video being quote-unquote copied, but just cared about the fact that the content he works hard on gets less views than Asmongold's reactions videos. This guy's literally a joke. I mean, what? Honestly, I can't even be bothered to try to wrap my head around what this idiot is trying to say. But I do want to talk about reaction channels and similar content in general. I personally think that reaction videos are great, as for you not only see a video you might be interested in, but also other opinions about the video coming from the reactor. That's probably why channels like FPE are so big. I know I'm not the only one who enjoys this type of content, as it's pretty much all I watch on YouTube. That being said, I can understand where it can become a problem. You see, if it's a small channel getting reacted to, that's great for the smaller channel, as it draws a lot of exposure to them and gives them a huge boost, kind of like an old school shout out. But if a big channel watches a big channel's video, then there's not really much exposure, as for they're both known, which means the reactor is quote-unquote stealing views from their original creator, which is probably why some people are against reaction channels. Like I said before, I personally love reaction channels and watch them all the time, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you watch reaction videos? Do you avoid them and prefer to watch the original video? Let me know down in the comments below. Anyway, that's all from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you made it this far, comment GG so I know how many of you made it to the end of the video. If you want to see more content like this, please be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, as I'm going to start trying to post daily videos. Adios, amigos!